What's up guys, Anubhav here, welcome back to a brand new video. And if you're a regular viewer of this channel, you know that I make a lot of videos on apps that you should have and apps that you should download, and essentially anything that makes using our phones that much more easier. But there are a few apps on the Play Store that have been there for a very long time, and these are applications that essentially do nothing other than bombard your phone with ads and could also potentially be stealing your data. So if you want your phone to stay safe and if you don't want to hog your smartphone with unnecessary ads, then this is a video that you should definitely watch. With that said, if this video interests you, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and without any further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first app on this list is obviously this joke of an application called Clean Master. What does this application claim to do? Well, it claims to be a one-stop task manager for your phone, but if you've been in the Android community for a little over 2 or 3 years, you do know that we don't really require task managers, and essentially any application pretending to be a task manager basically will do nothing. The app does nothing. It claims to clean your phone, and to do anything in it you have to allow permissions to your contacts and to your gallery and to usage of your phone, which I do not really understand why. And all in all, it's just an application that was very famous back in the day. It had millions and millions of downloads. But all in all, it is an application that's going to bombard your phone with ads. It does nothing really significant. And as far as cleaning background apps are concerned, it is 2020, and with Android 10, Android knows how to clean up its own OS. You do not need a third-party application. Please stop using this. If you have, it has millions of downloads. Let's make sure it does not increase to another million. With that said, let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, moving on, we've got another application from the same developer. This is called Security Master, and much like Clean Master, this is supposed to be your antivirus solution to smartphone malware content. It's funny because this application should be classified as malware. The first time you install it, without even opening it, you'll get this notification tray on your notification bar, which have quick access to the settings here. But in reality, the app again does nothing really. It is really a facade to just find out the settings that your phone is using. And much like its predecessor Clean Master, it requires a lot of permissions for it to function or do anything really. You cannot do anything without granting it, I think, 200 permissions. And of course, the app is also looking to make money, whether you want ad free or you want a VPN and stuff like that. All in all, does really nothing to help your phone in any way, but again bombards you with ads and again potential data leak threats, as well as taking money from you in the form of in-app purchases. If you have Security Master installed, please uninstall it, and if you don't, never install it. It does not work and it is not required. Alright guys, next up we've got a browser called Dolphin Browser, and again, on the surface of it, it looks like a perfectly cool, easy to use, simple to navigate, minimal browser, which again can offer you speed boosts in the form of low quality loaded websites. But in reality, every time you open up the incognito mode on this application, it saves those incognito websites inside a file in the app itself, and the app also has claims of tracking the amount of websites that you visit. This is not me saying, this is from a Reddit thread that I had been reading when I wanted to find out applications that are absolute BS on the Play Store. And once again, on the surface of it, it's very easy to navigate. There is no really settings section, so you can't really see anything. I tried to find the settings section of the application, but in case you're using this browser, do not. If you do need a third-party browser, there are millions of there out there which are from actual legit companies, for example Google Chrome as well as Firefox, and you should use Internet Explorer but not this, in case your data means anything to you. So if you're using Dolphin Browser or are thinking of downloading it, do not. Alright guys, next up we've got an application called Battery Saver. Now this application has a lot of names on the Play Store, whether it's a DU Battery Saver or any app that is claiming to increase your battery life. This is the king of all applications when it comes to intrusive ads. You've got a lot of ads, and every time you open the app or navigate from any menu inside the application, you'll have ads. And look at the UI. Does it look completely legit? I think not. This is again an application that will basically show you apps that are not even running in the background. It said 200 apps were running in the background, and I'm not sure when I opened those 200 applications. And again, it's an application that you do not need or require. Android battery management is much better, and you should use your phone's inbuilt battery manager to clean up or cool your CPU or anything of that sort. So if you don't want to be harassed by applications every time you use your app, if you don't want to use an absolute mess of an application which claims to save your battery life, then save yourself the delusion to not download it. And yeah, links will not be in the description below. And guys, last but definitely not the least, we have a gallery replacement application called QuickPic. Now, I had been using this application before it got updated and essentially purchased by Cheetah Mobile, the developer of the first two applications. And here's something to think about. When does an application stop you from doing something like going to the settings by putting forward a loading screen which says ads loading? What is that supposed to mean? So not only do you have unskippable video ads, but playable game ads on here. And once again, it is not really that good of a gallery application for you to be completely harassed by advertisements every single time you use it. If you're looking for a substitute to this application, in case you do need a gallery replacement app, you can use something called Pictures with a K. It's a really cool app. I'll link that below. I'll link substitutes to all these applications below. And well guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I understand that this was a bit different, but I think it was essential because I do a lot of videos on apps that you should install once in a while. It's good to show you a couple of apps that you may have installed that aren't really doing you that much of a good deal. With that said, if you think this video was informative, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. This is Anubhav signing out. I'll catch you guys next time with a new video. And yeah, have a great one. Peace out.